All right, if you want to know more about them, so, we've been lucky now, so we're going to have a discussion about the sugar gliders. And without further delay, we have now in our studio Revania and Marcella from the Indonesian sugar glider community. Good afternoon. How are you guys doing? Thank you for coming in.
I'm doing good, thank you.
Yeah,
How about yourself?
I am good. It's perfect. And I'm really curious about these little guys. And I'm definitely going to find out more about you guys now in the next few minutes. So, Revania, Marcella, thank you for coming in again. And I think we're going to just go straight into business now. Why maybe just right now that one. Why did you choose these guys, sugar gliders, as pets in the beginning?
Okay, let me tell you a story right now. So when I was around like grade 4, I was waiting for my father to pick me up, right? And then the receptionist on the table had a magazine. I paged through and then didn't really pay attention until I saw these guys. I felt very intrigued because of how cute and unique they look. And then one day after New Year's, me and my father went to his friend's house, and turns out he has a sugar glider. I was very like, oh my God, this has been like one of my dream pets. And then he was very thoughtful and offered us to give one of his sugar gliders since it was pretty packed in the cages. And then after 1 month, I adopted 2 more. So yeah, that's...
So adoption, and so it's like, I don't want to say like regular pets, but there's actually adoption centers for these guys. And now I understand that we were talking before this, that you guys had 2 centers where people can bring in sugar gliders, they can socialize, they can hang out. Is that so? Is that how, let's say me, for someone who just found out about sugar gliders about a few hours ago, can I find myself one sugar glider to adopt in one of your centers here in Jakarta, I believe?
They do. They sometimes in the community actually sell sugar gliders of any variety, and they actually educate you about how you take care of them, how their cage is supposed to be, and any information you actually need to know about a sugar glider.
They will have that for you.
Yes.
All right. So I see that one is very chill there.
Yeah,
Snacks.
it's just, yes.
Yes. So you're talking about caring for them. Can you explain to us a little bit, maybe coming from you, to how to care for sugar gliders? Because it's different. I had a couple of dogs before. My sister has 5 cats. And we have fish, we see fish a lot, but these, we haven't seen them all that often. So can you tell us a little bit more on, for someone who is now interested in having sugar gliders as pets, how do we care for them on a daily basis? Is it difficult? Is it easy to care for?
For treatment, sugar glider is so easy because they just meal for fruit and vegetarian. Yeah, okay. Maybe some it's meals for like baby meals.
Baby food.
Baby food.
Oh,
food.
okay.
Yes.
That's easy.
Yeah, so easy. So for the breed for grooming, it's so easy. We can use for the tissue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A wet tissue.
For
wet tissue.
Wet
Right.
tissue. Yes, for the breed this sugar glider.
Right. So how often do we feed them?
Usually, it actually depends. If you just have to take care, you just have to give food. Like, it can be once a day or twice a day.
Oh.
But you just have to like keep giving the maybe it's little snacks you can give it to them.
Okay, but big meals, maybe just once or
maybe once
every
once
2
or
days.
twice.
Yeah,
Oh,
once.
wow. Okay. So I think I forgot to ask. I'm sure they have names. Can you tell us their names?
Yeah. It's named for Lucky.
Lucky,
And this is Lovely.
Lovely,
And this is Chigo.
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 And they are all males, females.
This one is a male.
Okay, Chigo.
This one's male and Lovely is female.
Lovely is female. Interesting. So how are there any significant differences if we were to care for a male or a female sugar glider?
Sugar glider male, it has a bear, is a bear for frontal bear in its head,
Okay.
And it has the palm like a ball is located for use in the utensils.
Okay.
And for the sugar glider female,
Yeah.
it has which has species that has a stomach pouch, and it doesn't has the first spot, yeah.
Right,
The
right.
best spot.
Do they bite? When I see that you're playing with them, they kind of just crawl on you. They hold on to you very
They
tight.
they don't actually bite.
Okay.
But it depends on how you hold them.
Okay.
If they feel like they're being, I'm not feeling safe, I might have to bite them.
Okay.
That's like how they not feel safe. They would bite you.
But does the bite sting?
So they do this like biting, which is actually just for a while. It's just
Okay.
like they bite and then they let go.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Wow, interesting. And they, again, how I want to know more about their living quarters. So do we have to provide big cages for them? Because we talked about that earlier now.
Actually, you don't need to have to like big cages, right?
Big cages.
Yeah, okay.
You can just give them like a medium cage, it's fine.
Medium, yes.
But small cages aren't recommended since they are a tree animal. They live in trees.
okay.
They usually live in trees. So they need kind of a big cage so they can climb anywhere and not feel stressed in their own environment.
Of course, of course. And I see that they have, distinct colorization between all three of them. So I was wondering because, again, we're talking about animals. There's certain type of breeds, or if you're talking about dogs, of course. Are there any things like that with sugar gliders? Are there different types of sugar glider from one to the next?
Okay, sugar glider just have to gain for gain dominant and second again recessive.
Okay.
And the difference just for coloration, pattern and the tries, but for the difference for the breeds.
Okay.
Yeah, just in pattern, just
So-
pattern and coloring.
Right. And I know you mentioned tree animals.
Yeah.
So like that flying, what do you call them?
Gliding.
Like gliding. So they can do that from one tree to the next. Is that so? or
Yes,
what?
they can actually go up to 150 meters.
Oh, okay. They just climb up on the tree.
They
and then
climb up, they jump, and then they glide.
Oh, very cool. Have these guys done that?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
yes, I want to see that. So, but when you have them as pets, now of course you would like to see that. But is that something that is possible when you actually have them as pets in your home? Maybe you can put them on a higher level and then try to see them to glide. Is that possible at all?
It's actually possible, yeah.
Possible.
Okay. Okay.
But you have to like train them in daily since I think if I'm not wrong, they have like a short memory storage, but they're very smart. So if you put them on the high place, they would usually jump and glide to you.
Right.
But you have to keep training and maybe go higher and higher. You don't have to like go all high up
Right.
since they don't really understand any of the environment yet.
Right. Right. Okay. Very, very cool. And how long are these? How old are these guys right now? Do you know them?
For this one, I think is 2 months. Yes, this one and this one around 4
4 months.
Yeah, 4 months.
Okay. And this one's probably older.
This one is actually 9 months.
9 months. So how long do they live, these sugar gliders?
So in the wildlife, they tend to live up until 10 plus years.
That's pretty long. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you kept them, or as in adopting them, they could actually go up to 15 plus years.
Really?
Yes.
So in the wild, they can live that long.
Yes.
So definitely we can achieve that here if we take care of them very, very nicely.
Of course,
Right.
of course.
Okay. And wow, guys, I don't know if you caught all that, but it's very, very interesting. They can fly. We can actually train them as if they're just like the regular pets.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! But they don't eat that much. They only eat once every 2 days, right?
Once every
Once every 1 day. Well, exactly, not 3 times a day.
No.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a break, but we're gonna continue after that and still talk about these little animals, the sugar gliders. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.